Hello and welcome back. Today's video is going to be an update on my Project 10 pan. I have been using up some products. I have some empties. I'm excited. I apologise if my lighting's gone. I've kind of left it a bit late in the day and I haven't changed my setup because I have scaffolding outside my window. We have builders doing work on the outside. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that for the next few weeks, but we're going to go with the half highlighted face because my light is here. I'll figure it out. Just not tonight. Sorry. Anyway, video is going to be, as I said, my Project 10 pan update. I will let you know how I've got on. I'm just changing, I'm just checking my post here. So, first product isn't empty. Woo! It's my body butter, my body buttercream, excuse me, from Soap and Glory. It's the Sugar Crush Moisture Extreme. Empty, look it. I did get out as much as I could without, you know, having random bits. I even went into the lid. I was impressed with myself. This is, I'm so pleased this is empty. This was a nice scent, but again it became too sweet and just too much. It reminds me of cream soda. I love cream soda and that is a great smell, but just using it all the time became a wee bit too much. So I was using it just on the weekends, or if I had a shower in the evening during the week I would do it because it takes a wee while for it to sink in. And you know, it is obviously, it's quite a thick body butter. The smell is lovely. It really is a nice scent, but I would never buy a tub this big of it again. I did enjoy it. It did do good things for my skin, but it is empty. I'm excited to see the back of it. The next product is an empty, and this was almost empty the last time and it's finally empty. I don't know if you can see, but it is. It's actually empty. It's my Revlon Color Stay in... oh, where is it? It's in Ivory. Oh yeah, there's Ivory. Had this for donkeys. Finally used it up. So pleased. Although I kind of miss it now that I have used it up. Is that sad? It was one of my favourite foundations. Love this foundation. It was a wee touch too dark for me. This is the lightest I could get it, and it was just a tad too dark for me. I obviously blended it down my neck when I did use it. Like most foundations, it was a wee touch too dark. But this lasted really well, really good full coverage. It could be applied with a damp sponge and it gave you medium foundation coverage. Medium coverage. I'm just using all the words tonight. Yeah, I really did actually like this product. It's just, I had too many foundations. I would recommend testing this out. This one was for oily combination skin, I believe. Yeah, combination oily. I would recommend this if you have oily skin. It's a really good foundation, but I am pleased to see the back of this one as well. It means I've one foundation down. Now, on to products that I'm still using up. This one is almost very empty. I've mentioned this in my monthly favourites. This stuff rocks. I love it. It's the BioEffect EGF Serum. I don't know if I said that in my favourites, but that's what it is. I've done a mini review on it and I'll link it down below if I remember. It's just on the blog. Love this stuff. It does all sorts of good things for my skin and it is so very nearly empty. I am actually dragging out finishing it up a wee bit because I really love it, but it's only going to last maybe another week. Next up we have my Nivea lip balm in Pearl and Shine. You can see it's definitely getting used up. Promise, I'm using it, you know, practically every day, a couple of times a day in some cases. I am determined to use this sucker up. Hopefully by next month it will be all gone. That would be excellent. The next product I've not used up. In fact, I've barely used it. I've come to discover I don't like this foundation a whole pile. It's the L'Oreal True Match foundation in Ivory, unsurprisingly. This foundation is not nearly as good as this foundation. The colour is again a bit too yellow for me. It breaks down pretty quickly on me. I don't like wearing this on an everyday basis because it irritates my skin a bit, so I get some breakouts and it breaks down so quickly. By lunchtime I have to, you know, try and touch it up and fix it with some concealer, and I don't like that broken up look of my makeup, and I don't like it. It breaks up around my nose, under my eyes, possibly on my chin a bit, wherever it fancies. Generally it stays on my cheeks. There's a surprise. But I'm not enjoying using this up. I'm considering whether or not I need to force myself to use it because it just is not good for my skin. And it's, for me, it is not the best foundation in the world. Yeah, let's see how I get on. Next up we have my Benefit That Gal. Unfortunately with like these two products you can't see how far along you are with them. I think this is definitely getting there. I can see that there's going to be loads more left in it. I have been using it pretty constantly with most foundations. So I wear it underneath my powder foundation, I wear it mixed with my liquid foundation, I wear it as a highlight, as all sorts. I don't actually wear it as a primer, but I do use it in other ways and I really enjoy it. Again, this is something I mentioned in my February favourites. Love it. Recommend checking it out. Definitely using it all the time. I am getting there. Hopefully by next month it will be empty too. Woo! The next product is from 17 and it is, look, bigger dent. It is getting there. This eyeshadow will finish one day. I'm determined, or unless it'll break and just die on me. But it's definitely a bigger dent than was last month. I've been using it pretty constantly and hopefully it will be finished up soon. Hopefully, fingers crossed. The two products that I'm going to add into the basket. One of them is a foundation. It's the YSL Touche Éclat, or sorry, Le Teint Touche Éclat foundation. And I am in BR10. Which is one of the lightest colours and it's got a slightly pinky tone to it. I don't know how far along I am with this. I think it is liquid in there, but I have used, I think, a fair whack of it. I've just shaken it, so I'm not entirely sure. But I've used, I think, maybe sort of a quarter of it, possibly a third of it. I need to use this up. I can use it a wee bit more now the spring's coming in and I can get away with it a wee bit more and make sure I just blend it down my neck. As unsurprisingly, it is a wee bit too dark for me. What am I like, buying the wrong foundations? Anyway, the next one is my Bourjois Happy Light Matte Serum Primer. I've mentioned before that I like using these two together. I'm also using this today underneath my Liz Earle Tinted Moisturiser, is that right? Yeah, no, I'm using it underneath my Liz Earle Sheer Tint, Sheer Skin Tint, excuse me. And it works well for that as well. So I'm going to just try and use this up a bit more and get rid of it because we know I'm not the biggest fan of it. It is good for certain people and they really love it. It's just not really suited for me. Unfortunately, I love Bourjois products as much as the next person, but this didn't really work for me. But I want to use it up. As you can see, I'm a good sort of halfway done with it. So I reckon by next month, what do you think? Done? And then that would be my Project 10 pan. Can you believe it? If I get rid of some of those products by next month. Those are the final products anyway. I may possibly add in a few more samples because I've only done 2 samples and they were both quite small and one of them I didn't really finish up. So if I use up this sample I may just add in another skincare sample or 2 in the meantime. But we shall see. Anyway, enough waffling on. That is it for my Project 10 pan update. The second update. That is it. If you have any questions, please let me know down below. As always, there will be a matching blog post listing all the details and I will try and link products where I can. And yeah, so that's it. Thank you very, very much for watching. Please like if you like, please subscribe if you like, and I'll see you in my next video.